Now, if you're a Magic the Gathering Commander player and you're not using these cards from the latest Lorwyn Eclipsed set, then you are severely gatekeeping yourself and your decks. Now, we had no doubt whatsoever that the latest Lorwyn Eclipsed set was going to evolve every person's deck and evolve and introduce some amazing cards, not only in artwork, but also in gameplay and strategy changes. But the reintroduction of the ability Evoke is where I am most excited. Originally released in the Lorwyn set back in 2007, and then had a placeholder again in Modern Horizons 3, we've now been seeing it make a comeback in Lorwyn Eclipsed, and it's taking the tables by storm. Now, if we take the card Vibrance, which is my most favorite card right now, and one that I was taking so long to find before I found someone willing to part with it, is a 3 colorless red-green double hybrid mana, which has 2 abilities that you can potentially trigger depending on the combination of mana that you use, whether it's double red or double green. Allows you either to deal 3 damage to any target on ETB, or whether you search your library for a land, put it in your hand, and then you gain 2 life. Great, right? But here's where it gets really good. Once in the graveyard, instead of paying your 5 total mana, you can then pay just the double pit, the double hybrid mana, 2, straight from the graveyard. But what gets interesting, this is where the strategy comes in for a lot of the more recent decks I've seen fielded, is for the Evoke to work, you cast it from graveyard, it hits the ETB, you trigger the card's ETB relevant to the mana that you paid for it, resolve any other ETBs that are out on the field, and you instantly sack it once it's resolved, which then triggers any sacrifice triggers that you might have on the field, which I know I've been seeing a lot of recently, and I know my friend Scott has got quite a few of the benefits from sacrificial stuff. And you can keep going, and you can keep going, because it's sacrifice and not exile. It's a repeatable thing, time and time and time again. So this might actually be one of the few creatures that you might want to get into the graveyard sooner rather than later. And I know there are several other examples with a different combination of pips to suit other decks that I think you all should be looking at in a lot more detail. But yeah, let me know what you think, and if you use these a lot like I am now doing.